Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be talking and I'm going to be explaining, breaking down, giving you guys a tutorial on how to do a move that's been much requested, not only in on my YouTube channel, but also in my Twitch stream. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, the link to that will be down below in the description. I stream nearly every single day over there on the Twitch platform. If you are new to my channel on YouTube, please smash that subscribe button for daily MyTEAM content. So this tutorial, we're not going to be doing a dribble tutorial. We're not going to be doing, anything with shooting. We're going to be talking about how to do a move, especially a move I like using late in the shot clock. And so here's a situation, late in the shot clock. Let's say you're with Paul Millsap, just standing here. What is there to do? You could send people on back cuts, otherwise you might have to take a heavy. Now, what I tend to do in this situation is try to do a spin dunk. Now, what is a spin dunk? Is it something where you go here, you double tap, square, and that's how you get the spin dunk? Because a lot of people probably think that. Or is there something more to it? And there is something more to it, and you guys can see with my controller in the bottom right hand corner everything I do. So let's say the ball is in my left hand. What you're going to want to do is try to drive middle and then quickly spin your right stick. Now, the big key for this, okay, I did it wrong there, but I actually didn't do it wrong. It's just my angle was wrong. So the big thing for this is that your angle has to be right. The first one, my angle wasn't right. It wasn't anything I did, necessarily wrong, but it's just the fact that my angle wasn't right on it. Now, if your angle's right, if you're from right around that 15 to 17 feet area, you're going to get the right animation nearly every single time. Now, not only does this give you a dunk, this does give you a showtime dunk as long as you hold down on the right stick. So as you guys can see, every time I do it, I hold down on the right stick, basically guaranteeing me to get a spin dunk nearly every single time. So what goes into this spin dunk? Is it just simple as, just spinning the right stick? Basically, what I tend to do is flick my right stick in the same direction I'm driving to start. So there I basically flicked it straight up, and then you rotate it basically 90 degrees from where you flick it. So here, I'm gonna flick it basically straight sideways, and then I shouldn't even say you rotate it 90 degrees. I just basically rotate it until the right stick is pointing straight down. So here you can see rotate it. Basically, I would say you rotate it maybe 120 degrees, and then ultimately you have to rotate it more to then get that stick to be down. But like I said, more than anything, the biggest thing that I see people trying to do this is they'll be like this. Okay, well that I guess that was a good enough angle to do it, but they'll be driving like, let's say, straight at the hoop and then try doing it. Well, that's not going to be the move for it. Or, they're doing it from way too close. Well, that's not going to be it either. You're not going to get the glitchiness of the spin dunk. You have to be right around the 17, 18 feet away from the hoop area to get it nearly every single time. Now, if you're too far away, sometimes you will get that kind of weird animation right there where you will take that little jump shot in the mid-range area. But if you get the right angle, the right distance, nearly every single time you're going to get that right spin dunk. Now, again, pause videos, put the video in slow motion if you do have to get this exactly right. Now, I'm better when I go to my right than to my left, but you can do it either way. You really can. Again, if you're in a 2-on-1 type setting, transition, you can do it. Then there's just so many different situations that I use this in. I would say the more than anything, if you want to do that, everybody will crash in the paint. So sometimes, if I see 4 guys collapsing on my spin dunk, I'm not going to go up on 4 people. Everybody collapses, I kick it out to the corner, whoever else. Because it's basically like the 2K21 pump fake in the lane. Whereas if you pump faked a bunch of times, everybody's going to get dropped. So if I do that, most likely everybody's going to drop. I have an easy pass to either one of the corners. So you can use it to go up with it or just use it to draw the defense. Either way, guys, this spin dunk is super, super effective to use in multiple situations. Probably the time I use it most is late in the shot clock, especially with guys like Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I even show you with Jaren Jackson Jr. kind of what he can do. But there's just so many different opportunities for you to put this to use. You even do it in a 5-out type setting. And like I said, with Jaren Jackson Jr., you can be even closer to 20 feet away. With the ground he can cover, it's absolutely ridiculous. Now again, the more that you practice it, the better you're going to be at it. When you start out, you're probably going to struggle just a little bit. And the biggest thing that I have noticed when I struggle if it's not the angle, if it's not, the distance, the biggest thing is rotating the right stick faster. Because initially, if you don't rotate the right stick super fast, then you struggle with it. Like, I remember there was a time, I think it was like middle of January, where I just couldn't do the spin dunk. And I had done it previously, and I was like wondering, what is wrong with me? Why can I not do it? And it really came down to me just rotating the stick faster. Once I rotated the stick just that little bit faster. See, there was the angle wrong. You guys see, I basically ran from right here to this elbow. It's nearly impossible. You have to basically be running at 90 degrees from the hoop. Anything over that, it's going to give you the wrong animation. So again, a lot of it's just the feeling out process. I still even sometimes get the wrong animation with it, but you burst into this spin dunk and you're going to have your opponent super frustrated. Again, that's one of the main things, the main kind of pros to this spin dunk. Not only is it 2 points, it is super derailing and super frustrating when your opponent plays defense for 20 seconds and then they get bailed out by this spin dunk. And I would definitely say that this spin dunk is a bailout. There you can see, I'm trying to do it from like 20 feet away and it's just giving me kind of the wrong animation. So I would say right at the 18 feet area is where you're really going to have success, up to 15 feet. That's probably your ideals. But yeah, very frustrating. I remember JayCanada, shout out Jin, really was one of the main guys to use this move early on in 2K. I figured it out and I put it to good use as well. So, I mean, there are people in Unlimited, you've probably seen somebody do it on you before. And again, it's just super frustrating. So hopefully this video, helps you guys out. Again, slow the video down if you have to. As long as you guys don't use this move on me in Unlimited, go ahead. Use it on every single opponent if you have to. Don't overuse it. I would say I maybe use this move one time every 2 games. Like, definitely don't overuse it because it's not necessarily the best move to overuse, especially when people drop and it gets predictable. But if you're unpredictable with it, do it at random times, random occurrences, you are going to have a lot of success with this move. I promise you that. I don't care what anybody says about this move, about, oh, this move's overrated, this move. Nah, it's very frustrating and derailing for your opponent to play good defense and to only get a spin dunk on them. Now, you can do it with a multitude of players. I could even throw in, let's see, who's probably the guy. I don't know. Can I do it with, let's see if I can do it with the bronze. Because if I can do it with you, you can really do it with anybody. Let's see. Literally, you can have bronzes and do this move. Like, that's how overpowered the move truly is. Again, not a move I would overuse because I have struggled when I overuse it and it does become pretty predictable. If you are unpredictable with it and it leads to showtime dunks, you're going to have you're going to be very effective. That's the only thing, because late in the shot clock, they don't know if you're going to run out to shoot a peak 3 or if you're going to, turn around and do the spin dunk. Like, if you're unpredictable, they'll be stunned. They'll not know what to do. And Ron Harper, from guys like Caleb Martin, it doesn't matter who you do it with, you're going to have a lot of success with it. But basically, guys, I just wanted to give you guys kind of another tip video on one of my moves that I do that a lot of people were wondering, yo, Ty, how do you do that move? I would say it's a simple move. It's not easy to master, though. It's really not, especially when to use it. That's probably the hardest thing. But the best advice I can give you, get your angle right, get the distance right, and make sure to spin the right stick super fast. Those 3 things will really be able to help you out when you're struggling on what you're doing wrong with it. Take those 3 tips of advice, put them to use when practicing in shoot around or in a game, and you should find yourself having a lot of success with the move. But guys, let me know down below in the comments, are you guys struggling getting this move down, or is it pretty simple for you guys to master? I hope you guys do enjoy these tip videos because I do enjoy helping you guys out. If you guys support me, I want to help you guys out and give you the tools that it does take to, master some of these moves that I am pretty decent at. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.